Okay, I think we're up and running here now. So, yeah, I'm gonna just work in the Catalyst Clash arena here. Um, just trying to get some more T4 basics. Sound coming in. Hope the sound's coming in okay. And everything. So, yeah. Go to my 4 stars here for a bit and just build that up. Try and find some Avengers here, just so I can go for some of those objectives. So yeah, let's see that door. Just go some things. So yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and go through some Avengers here just to work on the objectives while trying to get the streak going. Probably switch over to 5 stars here. Another fighters or a couple fights probably. Just to start racking the points in a little bit better. Turn off notifications so it's quick. I'll do a couple more 4-stars. Trying to just debate on when I should switch over to 5, but maybe I'll try and get a few more Avengers in here first. You're not an Avenger, but I think I have a lot of injuries left. Let's say. Oh, I got it. There we go. Man, that bleed hurt. Quite a bit of damage here. Very special. Just doesn't want to throw a special. Yep. Well. No, he wants to throw it. One more objective done here. Not too bad, a little bit of gold there. Not too bad. I think I'm gonna switch over to my 5 stars now. Start going through them. Oops. Start with these guys. And Nightcrawler's kind of fun to play with. Yeah, I got a handful of some 5 stars I'd like to rank up some, so I gotta get some more catalysts here and start working on that. So I'd like this spider going up there, and then that Killmonger, I just got him, so I'd like to get those two ranked up here. It's kind of interesting. I haven't really tried out Ghost yet, so we'll see how this goes. I just got her not too long ago, so pretty excited about it. Just gotta learn how to use her. I also want to get Gwenpool up too. I enjoy using her too, but just gotta get some more resources, more gold too. That's the tough part. Because I do have some gold on hand, but I'm gonna have to take another champion to rank 5 fairly soon. Just because I don't want any resources to overflow on me either. I mean, I have a little bit of time, but you know, that'll cost a bit of gold. So I need to have some on hand for that. Whew, that was a bit close there. Come on. Use your special. I don't want to use the special. It's close. No, I'm at 10-win streak, so well, I should check those then. So objectives first. Yeah, that's what I thought. Got one of these here. Claim that for 30,000 gold. So it's pretty nice. I mean, I was gonna do the arena anyway, so 30,000 extra gold for doing it. Getting some fights in. It's pretty nice. Now I'll start kind of top down. These first few fights tend to sometimes be a little tougher. So, well, they can be, I should say, they can be a little bit tougher. But then, by using some of my better champs to start with, and they're usually Thanos or Kane teams right away here, so it's not too bad. Aegon's so much fun to play. I just wish I can get him awakened. I would rank 5 him right away if I did. It was great with my Sentry. I'm gonna go for it. Oh yeah, no problem. Star-Lord's another champion, since now I got him awakened, I want to get him ranked up too. But don't really want to rank for him right now, because I kind of need all those T2 alphas I can get right now. So that's the only bad thing about that, but try out these three together. I guess that's not the best really for him, but with the that's a nice little synergy there. So, these three guys a chance here. There's a magic. I've really been enjoying Venom the Duck. I've been using him in AQ quite a bit. It's just fun. You can build them kind of how you want to with the buffs. You know, some regen ones going for AQ mixed with some fury and power gain, so you can, well, especially the power gain, so you can keep cycling that up. It's really nice. Doc Ock. He's pretty fun to play too. He was really good when I was working through the Ultron variant. Good job for was it the 2.1 boss? Yeah, it was 2.1. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did a Did a pretty good job there for me. Yeah, I think I just have the last chapter of the Ultron variant to do, and I haven't started on the new variant one that was it the Micro Realm one or whatever with Ant-Man? I haven't started that one yet. I wanted to get the other one done kind of first, just because I'm fairly close to getting that one done. So I just kind of, I know some people have been saying the other one's been easier, but it's easier, but I just kind of want to get that one done, get the older content done first, then get to the newer. Plus, I had a pretty good, quite a bit done on that one, so I was thinking maybe it'd take less energy just to finish that one up, then move to that one. Especially because at that time I didn't have a lot of like XL champs for the new one. But now I got Venom the Duck. So yeah. Sounds like he'll do a good job in there, so I'm pretty excited about that. This Heavy does not have far reach at all. Unlike Sentry, he has such a long reach on his Heavy. Crossbones too. Like, he's one of my first good, or yeah, pretty good 5 stars, so that's why I ranked him up, and then I happened to dupe him here. And he's kind of fun, especially if you get a little lucky and you get some of those Furies, you build them up quite a bit. And Domino is just a beast. I don't mind ranking 5 in her either, even on Awaken. It just, I just want to get some of those 4 to 5 rank up gems from Variant. Kind of just want to get them done first to see which ones I get to put into champions, and then I can use my catalyst to rank up some of the other ones I want. So hopefully I'll get to that. Here eventually, but yeah, toss. This is kind of some fun synergies here. The champion is pretty beneficial for like Mephisto, especially if you get 6 persistent charges, gives you like plus 90% attack, plus you get a little extra crit rating, I think, with him. But so if you mix that in with like, what is it, like Symbiote Supreme and some of them, or you can then get the aura inflicted, and then what is it, like Ghost Rider or Doctor Strange increases incinerate damage. You can really start doing pretty good damage with Mephisto, so that's pretty cool. I really like the champion. His SP2 can hit pretty decent. It's not bad. It's kind of fun to play Cage 2 with him, and just don't dash back. get more exhaustions up or whatever, I believe, that way. Nope, that's bad. That's over. But still, like if my Luke Cage was awakened, so I can get that indestructible, it'd be kind of fun. Oh yeah, I think there's a synergy too, because it was Omega Red in the first one. No. Something like that. 2 to give you a little extra damage. I think it's Orb Incineration or it's Incinerate or something. Plus, you know, like Mephisto's got that built-in regen too. I mean, with that synergy, you lose on your attack doing that, but you know, could run even like partial suicides with him too. But yeah, kind of interesting. Just wanted to sit in that corner. Oh, we're getting close to the T4 basics. I dash back. Might check my objectives quick, just to make sure. Well, I got Seer, got another revive, which would be nice. I got through the uncollected Thanos. I had to use a few revives. I guess apparently it was bugged or something. I don't know. Maybe that affected me some, I'm not sure. I did take him down, and I didn't mind a few revives. I had a couple that were in the overflow, so bring that back down a little bit because I want to get back into Variant, but kind of wanted to get some of that event quest done first, and I didn't want the revives to expire either in the overflow, so use up a couple to get done. That wasn't too bad. I'm getting there. But I have a few of these champions to go through. A few more 5 stars. Here we go. Let's see. Do I have perfect keys? 3, 1, 2. No, I'm 1 short. That's okay, I'll just sub in a 4-star with one of them, so that'll be too bad. Oh, got the raid right away both times. Just trying to see if I could sneak in an extra hit. Yeah, I got the raid good. I know there's a good chance for that, just that I can maybe sneak in a couple hits. Glad to see you in here. Laninos? Sorry, I'm not the best pronouncing stuff. Oh. Take it, stretch it out here a little bit. Yeah, I just figured I'd stream here for a little bit tonight, and since I was going to go through the arena here anyways, because I got a couple shiny toys from the crystal. I haven't showed, I don't think I've told you yet, but got Killmonger, just got him today, and I got Ghost just the other day. So, pretty excited. Now I just gotta learn how to play Ghost a little better. Yeah, I should, I gotta start posting some of my crystal openings. I've recorded them, I just gotta get them up. Same with my, Labyrinth of Legends run I did with Sentry, the initial clear. Need to get that all uploaded. I know it's kind of been a little bit of, it's been a little while since I actually did it, but it's been kind of busy too around here. And it's gonna be busy for me too here coming up here next few weeks, because snow has finally been melting pretty good, which is nice. Maybe we can get out into the field. Yeah, I saw Big Daddy pulled her as a 6-star. Man, that'll be fun. Her as a 6-star. Get her up to like rank 2. Yeah, I've been recording my Warpath too, but I haven't been for the off season really. Unless I feel like the fight might be kind of unique or cool, I guess. Then I think I did a couple of times for Sentry. Yeah, he's got he's Corvus too. He's so lucky. I mean, my 6-stars, I guess you can't see them in here. I mean, they're not top tier, but Gamora got a nice little boost, and they're not bad. Like Yondu I used a lot in variant. Guillotine I used quite a bit of variant. Same with Elektra. Deadpool I haven't used too much. I actually did use him a little bit in variant chapter 1, just because at that time I didn't have a ton of mutant and skill ranked up. And my last one was Storm here. Well, not the best, but maybe that shock resistance she has a little bit. Maybe it'll come in handy. And Gamora with the buff, she's nice. It's just, it's kind of tough to get her ramped up. By the time you get her ramped up, I mean, my Sentry would finish the fight before she does. Same with like Hyperion and stuff, so there's definitely use for her. It's just, I don't know. I've been thinking maybe I should just go in there Labyrinth with her, but now that since I got Ghost too, maybe give her a try in there once I get her figured out. Yeah, I gotta decide here too. I got a lot of rank up material. I could get a couple more. Either rank 5 stars. But in a way I've been kind of saving for a 6-star to rank 2 also. It's just, I don't know, Gamora to rank 2 would be kind of interesting. Maybe I'd go into Labyrinth with her, but sometimes it's just tough to keep those heavies in there. I mean, if they're on Limber and stuff. Oh yeah, I was gonna say too, I tried to record, because Sentry against Hyperion's a pretty good matchup for Sentry. Just as long as you don't get any debuffs on you, you can just tank his special 3, and so I was gonna record one fight with that, and then to show that, and then I got clipped, and then he got to a special 3, and then Sentry didn't activate his indestructible, so I couldn't tank it. Otherwise it works pretty well doing that. Yeah, that's true about Ghost. The only trouble I'm having right now is my tier 2 alpha which I know it's pretty good. I'm at like 10 right now. The only thing is you know, to go from, what is it, rank 3 to 4 is 4 of them, and then 6 more to go to rank 5, which is fine. But I kind of want maybe multiple rank 5s rather than just one more, even though I know Ghost is definitely worth it. It's just my tier 2 alpha. I'm just, you know, if I do that, that's fine, but then it's gonna be a while before my next rank 5. Unless I happen to get done with variant here and I get a tech 4 to 5. That would be really nice. But definitely, if that was the case, then I'd definitely bring her to rank 4, rank her up right away with that, because then I'd still have enough tier 2 alpha to get a nether, maybe rank 5. And you know, if Gamora was duped too, then I'd probably consider rank 2 in her more, and maybe rank 3, just to help out the team for prestige. Yeah, the tier 2A is definitely coming in a lot quicker, which is nice, real nice. That and just, like, I'm doing fine on gold in a way, but in a way it'd be nice to have more, just cause then I could rank up some more champions just cause, rather than I'm close to 100% Ultron variant. I just have the last chapter left, which I'll be able to use my Sentry and Hyperion. So it should be my strongest team, but I got that chapter 1 and 2 done. Which chapter 2 wasn't bad. It had some difficulty to it. I mean, Doc Ock just put the team on his back and just carried it. I mean, he was great for 2.1 boss. He put in work against the other bosses too. The second 2.2 boss, I think I used Mephisto, because I think that was a poison one, and he was poison immune. Or he is, yeah, he's poison immune, so that made that pretty easy. And the third boss wasn't too bad. Yeah, it was Doc Ock really put the team on his back there. I haven't even started the micro variant. So you're finding that easier? Yeah, I mean, that's what I've kind of heard, and I know that probably makes the most sense. I probably should be in there doing that rather than finishing out Ultron in a way, because then I could use those resources for Ultron. But for some reason I have it in my mind that I just want to get the older stuff done first, then get to the new. But I don't know. I know Sentry did pretty good against the first 2 bosses. I think it was just the third one. They're shorter too. Yeah, that would be nice, because like some of these paths, like just jumping in here. Just grab some guys, or Sentry and Gamora just jumping in. Like, I think there's like 5 or 6 paths total in here. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have like 5 more paths I have to do in here. And I think that's probably what I have on all the other ones, because I think I've only done 1 path through here. So yeah, it's going to take a lot of energy. So if the new variant is shorter and easier, like, that would be really nice. Just because it gets a little, like, it's fun. I like the challenges. It just, when you get like 5 paths or 6 paths, it just gets a little tedious, I think. Which is why, like, Was it this quest for the stones? Like, that's just kind of tedious, I think. I did clear out beginner, normal, and heroic for the last stand. I just wanted to get it done. Get those done and out of the way, because it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a lot of energy needed, and like that's fine. But I guess I just wanted to be kind of shorter. Let's get it done. That way I can get into Ultron's Assault, get that done, start working on the Micro Realm variant, and then see how that goes. Maybe then I could start jumping back into Act 6, because I got the initial clear done on that, but it'd be kind of fun to start chipping away in there. So okay, you got through it once. Yeah. Well, that's still really good, you know, I mean, it's tough to find all the energy to go through this. Like, I've been, you know, buying every time they have those, like, deals for energies. If they throw in a couple potions or whatever, I'll usually buy at least one of them, if not two, and then I look on the Marvel Insider for the energy, because, I don't know, I just want to get some of that done. It's like, I don't know, it just kind of bothers me myself just seeing it sitting there and it's like not done. It's like there's a 4 to 5 rank up gem in there, which getting that could really help give me insight on which champs to rank up, because then, you know, if I get a Mystic gem, then I gotta decide. Yeah, it's just a lot of content. I mean, I guess in a way it's good to have content, but it's just, too, it's just like, a little overwhelmed. I guess that's just all I'm feeling, just a little overwhelmed. But I'll get it done. It just, yeah, just seeing it, just such good rewards in there in Variant. Cause I heard, or like Big Path and stuff with the Venom the Duck, it looks like a lot of fun, especially since I got him, and yeah, it should be interesting. I kind of want to even try out like Venom Pool. Kind of like him. I know he's not the best champion out there, but it's kind of fun to play. His bleed, not too bad. His Omnum, get some healing back. So that could be a little interesting. Yeah, his is a rank 4, right? His Venom the Duck. I've been bringing him to AQ now too. He's rank 3, but man, he is just, I don't know. As far as champions go, like Sentry is just, in my opinion, I really like playing him, and he's just a lot of fun. And like Aegon is like right up there, maybe close second. But like Venom the Duck came, and he's just like, he's up there like with Aegon, like second, third, right up there for like fun to play. It's just, I like how, you know, you can just get those power gains going, cycle the L3, keep, you know, especially if you have like a couple regens or Fury or Precision, just keep those up. Like that's really, it's pretty cool, pretty fun. I really enjoy that. And even, you know, like he's got armor and stuff too, so that could come in handy if you're going up against like a Havoc. I mean, you could just run one armor if you really need to, if you know you're gonna run into a Havoc at some point. So it's just cool how you can just tweak him and stuff. He'd be really fun to get as a 6-star. If I got him as a 6-star, I'd rank to him like probably right away. I mean, he does have a little ramp up, but I don't know. He's just fun. It's pretty nice too. I got that ghost, and actually I think it was like yesterday or something I got her, and then I think it was like today I just popped some 4-stars. I got Wasp, so that worked out nice for that. I guess I did have her as a 3-star for the synergy, but kind of nice to get a 4-star. Yeah, well, I hope you get Venom the Duck. I mean, he's just fun. Fire that SP3, gives that little like battle cry at the end. It's just kind of funny. I have a 4-star hood. Yeah, I don't have him as a 5-star. I have him as a 4-star. Or I think my 3-star is even like maxed. I think the 3-star hood might be maxed. So yeah, if I would have had Ghost like ranked up a bit, I haven't looked at what some of the other people have done. I bet she would have like destroyed Uncollected Thanos pretty good. Especially with like the hood synergy. Like, yeah, and then like only attacker and EQ. That's pretty good. I definitely need a little bit more practice. But you know, I have Suicides unlocked. It would be kind of fun to, like, especially if I could do Vagon, so I could carry the combo over. Like, his tenacity kicks in fast, but you know, if I could carry over just even a combo of 10, his tenacity would be there. And then like Suicides with like him and Ghost, like Hyperion's kind of half, because you know, poison immune. Like, it'd be kind of fun. Adam MP did a showing of Ghost against Unclad. Yeah, I should watch that. I haven't watched a lot of videos lately, just because we've been trying to repair some equipment and get ready to go out into the fields. Just because the snow has been melting nice and starting to dry up decent. So hopefully, but overnight here we're supposed to get some more snow, so hopefully we don't. Well, I mean, if it's a little bit, it'll probably melt relatively quick, but it'd be nice if we could get out into the fields, work them a little bit, you know, get them ready for crop, get a little fertilizer on there, then start planting. That'd be really nice. But so hopefully it doesn't snow too much. If it does, or if it's a little bit of rain, hopefully it's not a lot. Yeah, so it's been kind of busy trying to get stuff, you know, just ready. You know, putting new shovels on, different things like that, different little repairs. So that way when the weather finally cooperates, we're ready to go. That's too bad you got a sunburn, but I mean, it'd be kind of nice though too to see the sun. I mean, you know, for us it was kind of a rough winter. No snow here. Well, we just have a little bit right now on the tree lines, so where it's shady. So as long as it doesn't snow too bad, or if it does, it should melt fairly decent. As long as it's not a lot, that'd be ideal. But I mean, it was a lot of snow this winter. It was probably the most that I remember, I guess. Like, I think my parents and stuff were saying it's been the most they've seen for a while. And the spring has been pretty good. I mean, we still had like some snowstorms and stuff, but we had a couple weeks of, you know, pretty nice weather. The snow was melting, so that really helped, because even though we had a lot of snow, it did melt surprisingly pretty fast. For a while there, I didn't think I still thought we'd have quite a bit of snow even right now, but luckily it's, you know, like I said, kind of just in the tree lines or stuff, so we got a little lucky there. But yeah, it was just crazy. It just seemed like it would snow just like almost all the time. Let's see. I guess I could maybe find an Avenger champion. Do I have it? Alright, they're probably still on cooldown. Yeah, they're probably still on cooldown. I don't know, any cool synergies here? Can try out? No. No. Oh. There we go. Let's go with that. I haven't been grinding any of the new champs. I've thought about it. I don't know. Like, some of them are, like, the synergies and stuff would be good, or potentially good too. Like, especially with like all the Fantastic Four. Like, I have a feeling if you have all of them on the team, it might be good. But I don't know. I just haven't been super motivated. I've been kind of doing a little bit of some unit grinding. Just going in there, you know, just doing a little bit and calling it good. Just cause, yeah, my units took a little bit of a hit from Cavalier. But I had some decent pulls there, so it was worth it. It was kind of fun. Kind of celebrate getting done with it. Open up a few of them. And then I did use some units to 100% Ultron variant Chapter 2. So finally got my units back up to a little better standing. But yeah, I mean, I've really thought about going for it. I've kind of almost been thinking about going for even a 5-star in the arena. But I'm just, this one was Star-Lord, I don't really need him. Otherwise, if it's maybe a 5-star that I think might not go for a lot, I might try it. I don't know, I just don't know. It's just tough. I'm a little bit burnt out from the arena, at least. Yeah, and like even like the, at least you've been getting in the, not since the last T4 arena. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't even been doing those or the alpha, because I was doing them for a while, and my gold was getting down there, and I was just kind of like, well, I'm gonna have all these resources, but I'm not gonna have any gold to rank up or level up anyone. So then I was just like, there's no point in having all these just sitting there. So I just kind of stopped doing both of them. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. In a way, I kind of want to get a 5-star just to say I got one, but from the arena. But I don't know. Like, it would take a lot of time, and it'd take units too, and I just kind of want to save my units too, just in case I want to all of a sudden just want to get variant some more done by some energy refills or whatever for that. But in a way, it'd be kind of fun to say like, oh yeah, I got one champion from that, because the only 4-star feature that I went for and I got was Massacre right here. So you want to give 5-star features as much as you want to do a Legends title. Yeah, I tried for Legends title. I missed. But to be honest, I think Sentry can do it. I don't have the phone for it. Maybe if I upgraded my phone, I think he could do it. Just cause I don't know, like he was ending the fights really quick. Like especially once he was built up, by the time all the bosses came around. So I was finishing them off really quick, or I was throwing like one SP1, and that was almost taking him down, and maybe a few hits after that. So I think he could do it. So in a way, but yeah, you need a newer phone. So yeah, I guess I kind of wasted some units going for him, but I don't know. It's kind of nice too, because then I was done with all that. It was all like 100%, so then I could, get some of the other ones done and call it a day. Yeah, I probably would have been. I mean, I can see why people use Corvus and not like Sentry or other champions. Just because Corvus is a beast. But I really think Sentry could do it, especially if I had a fast enough phone. Because with Suicides, if I recall, and I'd run Nick Fury on the team too now, just for that extra attack bonus. But I mean, my medium crits were like one-shotting. Yeah, if you had Suicides and Nick Fury, yeah, your Trinity could definitely do it, especially if you had the phone. I actually got, what was it? I bought the 2-star Nick Fury through the Marvel Insider, so I just have him. I don't think I've ranked him up at all, but he actually has that 10% attack rating, so it's nice. I've been using him with Archangel when I've been doing my potion farming. I've been doing Archangel, both my Quakes, and then yeah, Hawkeye. So as I get the extra ability accuracy, and then with the Nick Fury, that's pretty nice. I like I've done like the max attack Archangel in there, and like it's really nice to see that that neurotoxin damage is like a lot better with that. But this with the Quakes, like it's just, I don't know, it's more fun with Archangel, just because like you're getting neurotoxins up like all the time. Hype has been potion grinding faster than my Sparky can. Yeah, I believe it. I mean Hype's a beast. That's really cool. How long does Hype take you? Have you been timing it? I know I have a Cosmic Awakening gem. I could rank 5 my Hype and use that on him. Like I got a decent amount of champs here. I wouldn't mind rank 5ing right now. It's just, I don't know, it's just tough. It's a tough decision. And if I just had some of those 4 to 5 rank up gems from Variant, then that would help make my decision. Because I mean, Hyperion's good. He is fun. He was probably one of my, when I got him, yeah, I got him as a 4-star, and he was like one of my best champions. Sometimes I do potion farming with Sentry. The first fight takes a while, but with the Void synergy, what I do is I just keep the Fear of the Void up, get an extra plus 60% attack that way through Sentry till I get about four charges. Then sometimes I'll start cycling through his SP1 heavy SP2 phases, and then it's not too bad. The first fight it's still like 160 hits, so I mean it does take a while. Then every fight after that can be pretty quick. Sometimes it's like 70 hits, sometimes it's like 100, but usually it's right around there. Sometimes it can be a little more. But the Wolverine fight's really easy with Sentry. You just fire off a special 3, put Fear the Void on him, blocks all his healing, and then you just hammer away at him. And then it's a long time, so you can just build to another SP3 if you need to, which I think you might need to do like a couple of them. But sometimes I do that just that way I'm not always fighting with just Soldier with it. But then Archangel is pretty fast, especially with the double quakes and stuff. It's like always like at least 80 hits. I hit 80 hits a lot. Sometimes it's, you know, lower than that. So Hype was your first rank 4 on Dupe? Yeah, he was up there for me too. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I got him from those Blade crystals back, not the last ones, but like the ones like over a year ago when Blade had his first featured. I saved up for them. First one I opened was Sentry, and I was like, oh, okay, new champion and stuff, especially because he was like that 5% or whatever you could get at the time. It was like the sub-featured, so I was like, oh, that's pretty neat. And then I looked into him and I really enjoyed him, so I actually like ranked forward him like on Dupe. But then Hyperion, because then I think I got Venom Pool in there, and a couple other champions that they weren't the best. So I think I did like 4 of them, was it, or was it 6? It was an even number, something like that. But I did get Hyperion out of one of them. So like my first like rank 4s were like Sentry, because I had a lot of science or no, like overflow, so I ranked forward him. And then I did Hyperion was up there, and then it was like Doc Ock and Crossbones. They were all, I can't remember if Crossbones might have been my first rank 4 before all of them. Doc Ock might have been after Hyperion, but it was kind of like those 4 kind of my top champions, and like Hyperion did a lot. I mean, really good champion. Him and Voodoo. Like I got Voodoo as a 5-star a little later, but as 4-stars go, I got Voodoo fairly early on. So like I quested a lot with 4-star Voodoo. He cleared most of my content. and then like Hyperion and Iceman as 4 stars. I got them because I remember I bought one crystal for Iceman, and I got him on the first one as a 4 star. That's when we didn't have the 5 star featured crystals, but just 4 star. Bought one, got him. So I was like, okay. And those 3, they cleared so much for me. They were a lot of fun. And even 4 star Yellow Jacket, he was like in Guillotine. Yeah, because those 2 were probably my first 2 fairly decent champions, and then I got Voodoo and then the other ones. So yeah, I cleared a lot because my first pulls as 5 stars were, the very first one was Moon Knight. Then the second pull, that was the first 5 star I opened, was Moon Knight. Then I saved up so I can open 2 of them, and it was Iron Fist was the next one, and then the third one was Moon Knight again. So that's how I awakened my Moon Knight. Yeah, I've been really thinking about rank 5ing Voodoo quite a bit, just because AQ and like he's just so useful, resistor, and but then Symbiote Supreme is like sitting right there too, and man, he's a lot of fun. But so I've been thinking back and forth quite a bit on both of them, and like Symbiote Supreme I use a lot for war, especially Medusa, champion bosses, either one of those, and plus there's usually like a mini boss Medusa on my path quite a bit. But he gets the job done as a rank 4, and he does it like really well too. So I mean, a rank 5 would be nice, a little bit more health, but I don't know, he doesn't really need to be rank 5, so then Dr. Voodoo would be the better choice in a way to rank 5, because I mean he is good. I really enjoy him. It's just tough because in a way too I'd like to kind of rank 5 someone that would help the team out the best, and not a lot of these are. I mean, Domino is a really good defender, especially Awakened, but we have someone in our battle group that sometimes like we'll bring her for D and stuff, and I don't know, same with some of the other ones. So it's just like, I don't know, I just want to because like I'm doing fine clearing content, so like if I could help the team out, I'd like to do that. In a way, I kind of want to rank 5 Aegon even unduped, just because I've been bringing him for war for the bleed node, and he shakes it off right away. Otherwise, I don't really have. I do have Darkhawk, who's bleed immune, but I've been bringing Aegon. Because like even this Mephisto, like ranking him up, or the champions right here, like Hyperion's great. Like I really enjoy him, and I use him a lot. Like attack for war, I've used him a lot over the last few seasons. But then the champion's sitting there too, and he fits well with my synergy of Sentry Aegon and the champion, and I can maybe use him on Alliance War defense. And I have the gem to awaken him, could rank 5 him, but yeah, ranking for the team or defense that is good offense or utility. Yeah, that's just it. That's why like even like Dr. Octopus, like I mean I know like his utility is really good. I know it doesn't have the damage. I mean his damage is okay too, as long as you keep all of his research categories up. He gains a nice passive fury, and he gets good block proficiency, so you could just parry heavy, but Yeah, see, that's just it with like the champion. He isn't necessarily hard to fight, especially if you have a Voodoo Symbiote Supreme, someone who can nullify him. And I mean, what are the odds? I mean, a lot of people are going to have at least someone in their battle group with one of them, and they would beat the champion pretty easily. I mean, you could hide him on another node, but then he doesn't gain that, final boss node ability. So then he's still, yeah. The only thing would be is if someone brought in a you know, champion like Blade or whatever, so he procs like champion of the universe, but still that's not going to be overly difficult for him to overcome. It just, he gains persistent charge faster, increases the duration, ability, accuracy of all his buffs by a flat 25%. So I mean, it is nice, but then if he's not on the final node, he's not going to be, buffed up a lot, and I mean, maybe someone would bring in Spider-Man Stark Enhanced and get caught, or Corvus, or Blade, or Void, but yeah, and then, so then if I did the champion, he probably wouldn't help out the defense a lot. I mean, he would some. I mean, we get, diversity points there and stuff. Yeah, I agree. If it were for a mini instead of a boss, you might find more use, yeah. But then, like, I use him for questing all the time, because I bring Sentry and I bring Aegon and then I bring him. So then, but then that helps me out. And then, like, he's not bad actually to use offensively. He's actually kind of fun. But at the same time, like, if I dupe Aegon, it's gonna be, I'm gonna use Sentry, Aegon, and then maybe him towards, maybe basically if the other ones all die and he's the last one, kind of. But so that's just because, like, gold wise, I got what, 1.9 there. And I've been hoarding all my gold crystals. I've been waiting for like a gold week coming up. I should clean up. I think I'm up to, I got 1 uncollected golden crystal, 7 greater golden crystals, and 431 gold crystals. And I have 800 and, was it 2,000? So if I want, I can pop open some of those arenas and get more gold too. But I've been just, I kind of been waiting for a plus 20% gold, just cause, like, it just seems like gold is tough to hang on to. Cause I mean, you start ranking up some 5 stars and it just disappears. You're just under 200? Well, that's not bad. But yeah, I mean, I know I'm sitting good, and I'm probably, don't want to sound like I'm complaining or anything, because I know I'm sitting pretty good. But it's just, I see all these champions, and it's like, man, I just want to rank them up. And it just costs so much gold, especially if I have, I need a couple more tier 2 alpha, but if I wanted, I could almost take 2 champions to rank, or 2 more champions to rank 5, but that's both gonna be like, what is it? Is it like over 1 million gold, or close to 1 million gold for rank 5? So if I bring 2 up, then I'll be all out of gold, but I could use some of my crystals too. But, well, I guess if I complete variant, that'd be what, 1 million gold there. So that's kind of nice too. I did get 100,000 gold from the those, what is it, those new crystals, last stand crystals, the greater last stand. I got 100,000 from the one crystal, then the next one I opened it was 10,000. Yeah, it would be good to have a second and third rank 5. It really would, because like Sentry does do good work, but against like this uncollected Thanos, like that was tough, because Sentry, there's no fights for him to get charged up on. It's just one fight, and like I still used him just because I wanted, basically because I wanted to. But the thing is with Sentry is his heavy can reach really far, so I could actually heavy intercept him when he was in what is it, his first phase, where you have to either use a heavy or a special to get him off of that. So I would just, you know, he'd have to hit into me some, but then he would throw a heavy. I'd just dex the first part, throw the heavy, get the heavy intercept going to break that up, and then use special intercepts too. So he got through those stages not bad. Took some damage just from like block and stuff, but it wasn't too bad. And then got to inverted controls, and I definitely need a little bit more practice there. I mean, I got through it, but I mean, if I wanted to do it like really clean, I need more practice there. And then yeah, then it's the last 30%, which just that was tough. Like I got it done, but I just don't have, like, my Avenger champions are rank 3 Hawkeye, and basically rank 3 Gladiator Hulk. So like they did fine, but it was just a little tougher. But yeah. Well, yeah, I opened up yeah, because I opened up 11 of those last stand crystals, and I got, what was it, a 5 with a +5 of those 5-star Sig stones, and I got 4-star one. But then I ended up getting 3 tier 1 alphas, so that wasn't bad. And then I got 3,000 5-star shards, so that wasn't too bad either. And then I think it was tier 4 class, and that was Mystic and Mutant, I believe it was. So I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't Science. I'm getting a little close to being full in Science. And then it was, I think it was some T4 basic. So I mean, it wasn't bad pulls. It's kind of what I was expecting. I looked at the drop rates, and like the Awakening Gem will be awesome, but 0.1% chance of getting hit, like, yeah, that's not very good. I think all the stuff that I really liked or wanted from there is like, I don't know if it's like 16% or 20% or less of what's in that crystal I wouldn't mind getting. So I knew going into them that they're not great, but I mean, I got 3,000 5-star shards, so I was like, I'll take that. And then I opened up that crystal and it was Killmonger, so I was happy with that. Could not complain there. Like Massacre is another champion that would be pretty fun. Science, T4C, 1k 4-star shards, 100k gold, 100 units, and some other stuff. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, you know, 100k gold, you definitely can use that. 100 units, that's not too bad. 1k 4-star shards, I mean, it's not greatest, but you know, if you dupe it, I guess it gives you some ISO for to either sell or to use. Science T4C, like it's not bad. I mean, that's the only trouble too, is like the class catalysts. I have so many like fragment crystals and like fully formed. I think I have like 10 or something, but I guess you need them. So I guess that'd be nice too about Ghost, if I can learn to play her a little better. I mean, you know, you can just phase off and you know, like poison bleed, whatever. Give me like a nice immunity champion. Yeah, I took down Uncollected Thanos. I really thought like Archangel was gonna just, I was just gonna build the neurotoxins and just try and destroy them. So I was like, what I was gonna do. And then he kept reflecting the neurotoxin stun on me in that one phase. And it did not go too well then because of that. So then I used Sentry to get down like the first few phases. Then I used Archangel for like the inverted controls and stuff. Yeah, because I just figured parry heavy, get some neurotoxin going. So I did that. So those two did a good job. I know I could have went Hyperion. Probably would have been probably the best choice. But I wanted to just try those two out. And then for the last 30% I used Hawkeye, yeah, Gladiator Hulk, and then like Sentry, or no, maybe I didn't use Gladiator, maybe it was just Hawkeye, maybe he was the only Avenger I brought. Just because I figured, well, you gotta intercept anyways. And then, you know, Sentry I had to revive. I just revived him a couple times there to get his charges up, because then his intercepts are doing pretty good damage and stuff. And he was, I don't know, I feel like I can intercept with him a little better. So I did that with then like Hawkeye. Yeah, then got him down. I mean, it cost a few revives. But that's okay, I had a few in the overflow and stuff too. So, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, hype. I take you to the third phase, but I haven't had practice to finish without units revives for the final phase. Yeah, I mean, I believe it. Like, hype he's a beast. Like that passive power game, like it's just so useful. So easy to intercept with him too, because of that. But that final phase is, well, that was a pretty long reach. That final phase is just, it's tough. Like, it's just annoying because you get a nice intercept in, you get like one hit in, or I guess it's a couple because it's a second, but you get a couple of hits in, and then it's back to trying to intercept again, and then you maybe get a couple of those in. Then he's at full bar power, then he's hitting you. And like, granted, you have your interception, so you're not taking a lot of health, but you get kind of cornered. And then if you don't get a parry in there, in, well, I mean, you gotta intercept, but like if you do parry because you're against the wall, and if your timing's off, so you know, block instead, you take a lot of block damage, especially if he hits into you a few times, which for me it always seemed like he would. So then that was almost doing more than what I was taking from this special 3 of his. And yeah, it's just, and Sentry could have handled that fight no problem. But they decided to do the whole armor break deal, so therefore Sentry had a debuff on him, so I can't take special 3s anymore. Otherwise, if Sentry has no debuff on him, I mean, it'd be no problem. I'd just eat the special 3 and then just, I'd have to get 10 hits in again to get out of my, you know, state of mind. But it would have been just no problem, I feel. But because of that, I can't just tank special 3s, and then he's not an Avenger, so. Because otherwise, the quest or 2 before that, you have to face all 3 Thanos. I just took one path in there to begin with, but I took, I think it was the top one. I forget what that Thanos is. But Sentry, I soloed him with Sentry, so that was kind of fun. And I think Sentry could probably solo the other ones too, because he'll be all charged up. And they don't have like a ton of health. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just enjoy Sentry. I really should like be posting some more stuff on him. It's just too bad with Idolus not posting. It was always fun to see his Sentry stuff too. He's just got some unique utility with like Sentry, like, you know, the middle one is super easy. Okay. Yeah, because the outside 2 are like from when we fought him before, I think. Yeah, Idolus, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna miss not having him around to listen to. Like, I still go back and I watch through like his variant gameplay. Like, that was just fun. I remember watching that when he was going through that, but I go back just to see if he's got any good little tips and stuff when I was going through it myself. It was really good. But yeah, you know, Sentry, he's got some interesting stuff. Like, well, his synergies, you like make him hit hard, and crit a lot with the Aegon and the Champion. Then if you toss in the Void, he's kind of like, I call him like a mini Void in a way. If you want to go that route, because you can just put Fear of the Void on and, you know, block passive or like power gain stuff like Hyperions. You can shut that down. You can heal block people, like, and reduces their evade chance, which is nice. It's kind of nice too because, you know, if you go up against a champion like Kingpin or something and you want to do that because they're on, you know, like a regen node or something, you don't have to worry about like the debuffs sticking with Void. You just get to your special through your Sentry, put Fear of the Void on. That's like a passive, it can't be shrugged off, so you don't worry about that. He's got energy based heavies, and like his SP1 is, so like you can get around stuff because of his energy hits. And, you know, he's just kind of smooth to play, so like I can intercept, I feel a little better with him. So yeah, I mean, it just, well, and then one really nice thing too is his indestructible. I mean, you have to have max sig for that, so like, you know, everything I said, like, it requires quite a bit. Like, you need high sig and you need all that stuff, but if you invest in him, he can be a fun champion. Like I used him in Act 6. There was that Bishop on All or Nothing, and so I just brought Sentry, and since he doesn't apply a debuff on his SP3, I just ate the special 3, just did no damage and then just proceeded. It's pretty nice. Okay, sending me a short video on Middle Thanos. Just okay, cool. Yeah, I'll take a look at that online here after a little bit here. But yeah, that'll be nice. Thanks for doing that. Yeah, I definitely could use another rank 5 champion too that doesn't require so much like ramp up. Because like Sentry isn't bad, because like you don't have to get the 40 hits in. You can just, you know, at the start of every fight he gains one. But, you know, for like that uncollected Thanos, well, there's only one fight. So you either need to get, you know, all those hits in, or you need to, you know, like die a lot and enter back in. So that's kind of tough. Where like Hyperion or something like that, if I decided to rank 5 them, then they wouldn't at least require the rank or the ramp up. So that'd be kind of nice. Same with Ghost too. But 1,500, or I mean 1.5 million now, so that's not too bad. Almost there. I don't know if I might just wait. Get my 5 stars going again. I think I might get through some of my questing energy. I should look at this here too quick. In 30 arena fights using Avengers, getting pretty close to that one, and then it's still got 100 more fights after that to get all of them. I mean, the units look nice here though. 25 units are doing that. That's not bad. Might as well try and do that. Yeah, that's a good idea to just like finish the T4B in the morning. Like that's what I think I'm gonna do too. Just because then I can get my 5 stars in, go a lot faster. Just finishing that up, especially since now it's 11:47 here now for me. So I do a little bit more, but then or like use up my questing energy. I don't think I can't request anything. Burn through some of that and maybe call it a night here. I suppose I got a bounty here to do. So might as well get through the bounty here too before. Like, it's just so fun when you see a resistor node. You could just bring Voodoo. I mean, I could also bring Symbiote Supreme. I mean, he does a good job too, but I don't know, it's just fun with Voodoo. Just getting all those stacked up and then just watching the Mystic Dispersion kick in. Yeah, I run 4 points of Mystic Dispersion. If anyone's wondering, like in a way, if if I didn't have Symbiote Supreme, I'd probably run 3. Because I feel like 3 for Voodoo is pretty good. I mean 4 is nice, but as you can see it's almost like... Whoops. I mean it's a lot. So if you wanna, you know... Yeah, then you take the crit path. Yeah. Yeah, those are the only 2 paths I've taken. Because it's just like, Voodoo just destroys them. And yeah, it just doesn't take much time. And then I usually go Archangel for Human Torch. Because, you know, Sentry is not charged up. I mean, I do use Sentry, especially in, you know, like when I do like Heroic, I just use Sentry. It's just a little faster. But Sentry sometimes in war, so I guess that's what, yeah, that's what happened. Using worse than I just was using these two. So, because then, yeah. Because like Sentry I can dodge Human Torches like special pretty easily. Same as like Aegon. Archangel I have a little difficulty sometimes. I usually like dex the first part. And then I dex the last part of his SP1. Just because I can do that a little bit more consistently. Yeah, missed that dex too. We're running 2 in Mystic Dispersion. Yeah, it changed things up a bit. Well, you see, that's the thing with like Voodoo, like 2 would probably work too, because especially on Resistor, like you're nullifying so many, or converting them to poison. Whoops, I didn't want to click on that. So then it's just like, you know, you get by just fine. It's just like Symbiote Supreme, it's just like, you just want that power so much more in him. Or like Voodoo, it's kind of like, oh, well, the extra power is kind of nice, but not a necessity. But oh, Quake him. Yeah, that would work too. I finally got Quake as a 4-star. Maybe it's been a week or 2 ago. Yeah, it's been a little bit. Yeah, she's that one champion, like her, Scarlet Witch as 4 stars I really wanted. I just can't get Scarlet Witch. She just doesn't want to come out of that crystal. And then Ghost Rider. I like a Ghost Rider a lot as a 4 or a 5-star. Just, you know, just because Blade. It's like, I don't use my rank 4 Blade a lot, but like he definitely is very useful. And if I had a Ghost Rider, like at least a 4-star, like that would be nice, so I don't always have to bring the 3-star in. But yeah, whenever I see Thing, like, it's just fun to bring in Blade for Thing. It makes that fight so much easier. Ghost Rider has been so great to him during 4 and awakening him the day I pulled him since I had Sparks and Blade up there already. Yeah, that would be sick to have them. Like, man, like Blade is fun, especially like if I duped him, that regen. Oh, that'd be so nice. And then like Sparks for that damage. Like if I got Sparks, man, that'd be so sweet. That's why I get, like, And Ghost Rider, yeah. I always thought Ghost Rider was pretty cool. I had him as a, like I said, 3-star, and I've used him, arenas and different stuff, and he's just, he is. I always found him like, I always thought he's cool, and he is good, but I just can't get him. It's just weird how that works. It's like, I can't have smarts. The game would be too easy. Yeah. Yeah, it would. Well, it'd still be challenging. But yeah, it'd be fun. Spider-Man's just so cool. Like, as a kid growing up, it would be like Saturday mornings, be watching cartoons of Spider-Man. Oh. But I mean, it's worked out in game. I mean, I got Sentry, and I got Aegon in the champion, so I got my Trinity right there, and then I got Void as a 5-star. So I mean, that's like the core of my team right there. So I can't complain. And now I got Ghost, and I got Venom the Duck. All the champions I wanted in Symbiote Supreme, like, yeah. So even though it'd be nice to have Sparks, I mean, I guess I've had it pretty good too, especially lately. The game's been very nice to me lately. Let's see, what else should I? What do we have going on? Arena, Tech Advancement. What do we have here? Someone right there. So let's see. Got through quite a bit of beginner. It's going for the units. I mean, that is one nice thing about, like these last ones. Like, it's one path, super easy. There's 35 units for beating Uncollected Thanos on beginner difficulty. Yeah, what is it? 6 energy to get to him. 6 energy for 35 units right here. Right, this right here. That's good. Can't really beat that. And then of course I clear out the other ones when it was, yeah, beginner for the units, and when it's like hero use, because 1 energy, just autopilot it if you really want to. Takes no time. I guess I could do. Yeah, there's nothing really going on right now. I'll just go do this. But yeah, this was one team I've been kind of messing around with. It's Mephisto kind of focused. Like, you can go Mephisto, Symbiote Supreme, therefore you get 15% chance to trigger Aura of Incineration on basic attack hits. It's pretty nice. And then where's the champion? Champion. So that gives you, the main one here is plus 15 attack rating for each persistent charge. You get a bonus little 155 crit rating, not too bad. It's mainly for the attack. So you gain those attack, gain the chance. And who else was I using? It was, oh yes. So then you can choose between Ghost Rider or Doctor Strange. This gives you 70% incinerate energy damage. You could go Ghost Rider with Blade. So that way you have a Mephisto Blade, Symbiote Supreme kind of core, pretty cool. Or, yeah, because you don't have anything unique there. But you could also go with Doctor Strange. That gives, Symbiote Supreme will start the fight with 1 bar of power. So if you're gonna run him, that's a little backup. Definitely do that. And then I think wasn't like Omega Red. You could toss in here. And then he gives you Mephisto another incinerate damage to 15% more damage. So it's pretty nice for Mephisto. I know there's also a synergy with well, I mean there's a few more out there. This is, you could go Morningstar to gain 1 more persistent charge, but you know the fights will give you that. But yeah, I mean, I did this, went up against that, the new Miss, or Captain Marvel, and I got like 3 or 4 Furies built up, and just stood in proximity to her and was doing like, it was like 2k incinerate damage from this rank 3 Mephisto. Like, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, that's the path I want to take. Of course, this is normal, so I guess you won't really get to see this too much. But yeah, you'll just steamroll through this. But it's a pretty good synergy because like I said, if you wanted to, you have Blade, you could definitely throw Blade on and switch out Ghost Rider for Doctor Strange, or I mean Doctor Strange for Ghost Rider, so that way you get the danger senses on Blade, plus you get the Mystic for Blade with the Mephisto synergy, and it's up to you then who you want to take out. If you're gonna keep using Mephisto, I would keep Champion, just because using that nice attack. Otherwise, it could be between either Symbiote Supreme, if you also have an Omega Red, you can use him, and then, but so whatever you want. I think it's pretty decent, especially because a lot of people probably have Omega Red or ranked up if they do have them, and Blade is pretty common, Ghost Rider is pretty common. So, pretty good synergy team, I think. Another fun one is, just like Luke Cage with the Champion. You just don't dash back. That could be kind of fun. Yeah, it is a pretty unique synergy, and definitely makes him a lot more viable. Like, he's been getting a lot of really nice little synergy buffs along the way here. Because even like Diablo, that gives him, what is it, like a bar of power to start the fight with. So, you can hit that SP3 right when they're above 2 bar of power. I think it's something like that. It's like a bar of power, a bar and a half. Something to Diablo. I'm not sure. I don't have Diablo, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I got him as a 2 or 3 star. But if you were to do that too, you could mix something like that in, so you're constantly keeping up that permanent aura of incineration up. Mixed with the other ones. Yeah, I don't have Diablo. So that's another option you can run too. But yeah, kind of interesting. Mephisto's always been kind of interesting in my opinion. I used him quite a bit too in Alliance Attack for War, back when I had a poison node. I'd either bring him or like Hyperion for the poison node. So yeah, it's kind of interesting there. What I don't like is this glory should have like reset. 13 in there. Gotta wait all that time. Should check. Donations reset? Oh yeah. Might as well get that in. Should be good. Yeah, no problem. Whenever I think of it, I try to get in right away, just cause, like, well, especially back before when I was opening up a lot of my, um, like arena crystals there, like battle chips. There we go. That's wood. Like it just, wait. Ooh, nice. Someone got a Captain America Infinity War. Ooh, awakened him. Nice. It always seemed like I was opening up them, and so it's just nice to get them in. Don't worry about it, you know. But I always tried to make sure I had at least the next week's on hand. I think there was one time when I got a little risky, and I was like, well, I'm gonna be doing arena enough, so I just opened up a bunch. But 5-star Venom Pool. Ooh, someone got Blade. I guess it's just more sig levels, but still, that would be nice for someone. 103. See his sadness in the chat. You sad about that? Because he awakened him? That's a that's a it's a really nice champion. It's Avengers. Like that'd be really nice for Uncollected Thanos. Just because he's got good Brock proficiency too, right? Yeah, 75.8%. You wanted a Hulk Rags. I have him. Hulk. He's not bad, but I mean, Hulk is really nice because of the face me, and especially, I mean, for variant and all that. But that Cap Infinity War, I mean, that's a lot more power there. Like, I would, I'd maybe switch with him since I have the 4-star Hulk Ray get maxed out. Trade him my 5-star for that Cap. You have a Cap, don't you? Infinity War? Yeah, I think you do. I should just check. Yeah, I think you do. Rank 3, okay. Your profile though is looking pretty nice here with those 3 rank 5s. Hype and Sparks and Blade. Magic too. Ooh, it's looking pretty nice. Yeah, look at that 50% XP boost going on right now. I mean, mine's not too bad either. took over for Voodoo. So what sig is she at? 109 sig. Wow, it's pretty nice. What percentage is that? Multiplied by 59.48. Ooh. Yeah, that. Oh, I got magic. I got plenty of these here. Mystic rank up 2 to 3 gems waiting for her. And I used one too on Juggernaut. I think. No, I haven't. I've been thinking about using it on Juggernaut just because of that new variant, Micro Realm one. Cause I don't know who else. I mean, if I get one of the like Ebony Mole or whatever, if I get him, use it on him. Otherwise, for like mystics, besides like magic, for 2 to 3. There's not a lot out there. Mystic. I mean, I guess if I got a Doctor Strange, that's 5-star somehow. Hood, I guess I'd use it on Hood or Dormammu too. But, or Ghost Rider. I guess there's quite a few. But, yeah. Maul would be cool to have. He hasn't been too hurt. Too bad to fight once I figured him out. But still, yeah, I know. At first I was like, I don't know what's going on. I was just swinging at him and missing and didn't realize all that. And I have Mystic Awakening gem too. Fortified. Or I mean, not fortified. Awakening gem, 5-star. I have that and a Cosmic one right now on hand. So if I got him, I don't know. I guess I forget what his awakening does. But yeah, definitely be an option. The only rank 2 I have left for Mystic is Jane Frost. I use my generic on Sentry. Which I know that would be pretty highly debated. At the time, it was between basically Sentry Blade or Hyperion for generic. I didn't have Domino. I mean, I didn't get Domino for a lot longer. Didn't have Aegon. Man, that would sure be nice to have that generic for Aegon. Yeah, I pulled the trigger on Sentry once he had that nice little buff. Yeah. Yeah. At first when I did it, I was kind of like, oh, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't use the generic on him, But after I rank 5'd him, well, I used the generic rank 5'd him, pumped all the Sig Stones I could in him to get that Sig up. Like, I haven't looked back. I mean, he's done a lot for me. I mean, he cleared Labyrinth of Legend right there, so that, I mean, and all that, which I know Blade could have, and I know I could have too, but I don't know. Cards just kind of worked out. I ended up getting Aegon and the Champion too as 5-stars, so I mean, I got that Trinity, and I don't know, just kind of fun to play Sentry. Otherwise, yeah, Blade would be nice too. Like, the thing, like, Blade in his regen would probably definitely save me more potions. But Sentry, with his built-in indestructible, as long as I don't have a debuff on me, that helps save some potions too. Well, probably not as much, because it's only for 1.5 seconds when I have all my charges. So, depending on how the AI hits me, Sometimes it seems like they like draw out their hits because it seems like if I get clipped, they always clip. They just go in for 5-hit combo. Most of the time, the Indestructible was up for all 5 hits, but sometimes you'll get clipped by the last one. So yeah, I know I should get back into dungeons too sometime. Should really clear through them. Some, especially because like these objectives for dungeons is nice. I have a skill for Aegon, Mutant for Omega or Domino, and a science for someone. Generic class as well. Wow. That would be pretty nice to have, because I have Domino, so I would use Mutant on here. No, I mean, I did have a Mutant, but I used that on Archangel back a while ago, so I mean, that was before I had Domino, so no regrets there either. I mean, he's a good champ. But Science, I have a Void actually, unduped. He's only rank 2 right now. I gotta get him up to at least rank 3. But I would definitely use Science on him. And then Skill, I would use on Aegon. I mean, as much as I mean, Blade is good, but I'd go Aegon, just because then I'd go into Labyrinth with him. And generic. So I guess then I could just go, if I was in your setup, or if I had your Awakening gems, I'd go like Aegon for myself, yeah, Domino, Science on Void. I used my last Science on Cap. Yeah, that was a good choice. Cap is good. I haven't used him a ton, because I do have him as a 4-star now. Actually, maybe I'd use a generic on here. Yeah. I just gotta get Ghost up, actually. I gotta get her up to at least rank 3. Because, yeah. And Darkhawk, too. He's been kind of fun. It's just, he's tough on my phone because he still lags. And so you gotta kind of work on your timing. So, yeah, I mean, like a 4 to 5, I need 6 tier 2 alpha. I have 5 tier 5 basic catalysts right now, so I could do a couple of champions. Well, I mean, I can only do 1 because I don't have the tier 2 alpha, but so close. Cause yeah, and then got that. Then yeah, initial clear through user 3 to 4. So if that was tech, could use that potentially on Ghost. And then this was also tech. That'd be nice. Could use that on Ghost too. But these 2 Awakening Gem crystals, those would be nice to get. Yeah, get more 2 to 3 Mystic. That's the only one I've gotten to from variant. It's just crazy how that works. Cause who was it? Someone in Alliance 2 was saying that they all got Mystic also, and I was just all like, yeah, I don't know why the game does that sometimes. It just seems like they just keep giving you the same. Cause because for clearing chapter 1 and chapter 2, you also get those 2015 rank ups. Yeah. 3 to 4, and both of mine were Science for that. Which, I mean, that's not bad. I used the one on oh, come on. Yellow Jacket. And like, this one I can use on, you know, either Spider Gwen I have, or Luke Cage. so I'm perfectly fine with that. Went to cage, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Is your cage awakened too? Because that would be nice. I mean, he doesn't need it, but because especially when it's Morningstar week for Lion's Quest, it's really nice to just do that. And like all of these antimatter, like I just can't get rid of them. No, unfortunately not. Okay. But still, I mean, offensively, you don't, I guess, really need that. And like Morningstar week, he just is great for AQ. Yeah. Like, how many like antimatter do you have? Like, I have 52. Like, I just go in here and just been opening some of them because it just seems like I've got 6 days left. 55. Like, I don't know how they planned that one out, because like I was thinking about that. Like, if we all have like 50 some, and there's like 6 days left, like, can we can't sell them, I don't think. So like, whoever thought that one out, I guess if your alliance isn't super active, yeah, they should give us gold for them. Because, you know, I mean, otherwise, you know, that's what, 25, 20, 26 crystals right now for me, that because it takes 2 of them for a crystal, right? So then that's times by 1500 gold. So I guess what, 30 some thousand gold I could have had. But like at first I was like, well, you know, everyone was, you know, taking turns, you know, using them. So I was like, okay, great, you know, gotta make sure that, you know, going time better, you know, don't want to waste them, because I was like, you know, what if it comes down and there's like 4 days left and then none of us have any antimatter left or whatever. So I was like, okay, use it, you know, when a person needs to. And then it's like you get to the end and it's like, oh, could have been just sitting from the very beginning opening them. Just trade them in for these Lost Stand crystals. That'd be nice. Yeah, should have blew them as you got them. But I mean, you know, like they never really said like we need to keep them. And I guess in a way it is nice on their part if a person is not in a very active alliance. You know, one person could probably almost carry the whole alliance almost, probably with bounties, missions. But yeah, I've enjoyed the event too. I mean, it's been a little tedious in a way, just because it's the same fights basically over and over and over. But for the amount of shards I've been getting, I'm not complaining one bit. I mean, that can't beat that. I mean, good shards, and really, it's like, you know, I do hard through what epic or whatever, so 6 fights. That's not too bad. Like the uncollected, you know, I mean, or epic or whatever it is, uncollected or epic, whatever. Like those fights take a little bit longer, but I mean, Voodoo makes the one fight pretty fast. Archangel makes Human Torch pretty decent. So then, you know, then it's just, you know, the other difficulties. So it really doesn't take long. So yeah, I'd agree. It's a good event, really. It's better than the current one. I'm not a big fan of all this going on. I mean, like Tier 1 Alpha Catalyst 2%, all this other stuff, 5% for Tier 2 Alpha fragments. Like, a lot of this isn't great, but it also seems like you might get a lot of these. So then that doesn't make it too bad, in a way, just because, you know, I mean, I got some 5-star shards. I know some people are gonna get unlucky and get a lot of those, like, Sig Stones and stuff. But I don't know. Yeah, if I pull a 5-star Awakening Gem, I'll probably say this is the best ever. But it's kind of like the rifts. Like, they're not bad, but there's so much. They're just so random. And I don't know. There's so much randomness in game as is. And I don't know. I mean, I've been pretty lucky as of late, but like last year, there's stretches where I was not very lucky at all in this game. So anything luck based, I was always like, I don't know. I just would rather it be like Nick Fury's Intel, where it's just like, here's your stuff. What do you want to buy in the store? What do you need now? Rather than, well, here you go, some bunch of random stuff. You might be overflowing in that tier 4 class catalyst, but you might need it for a different, or you might need a different class, but then you get the one that you're overflowing in. And it's just like, well, if I could just chose, which I know there's randomness in the game, but then on top of that, like if you want 100% a lot of this stuff, like 2-3 energies for all that, and then I know there's not a lot of paths here, but I mean it's, you know, 2-3 energies here, and then, well, really it's just the last stand. You know, it's like 4 pass, 3 energies round, 4 pass, 2 energies, which it's not bad. I mean, 4 pass isn't bad, then it's 3 energies, and then you got 100% day, or week 1, then there's going to be a week 2. Like, there's 6 weeks of this, 4 pass, 3 energies. That's if you want 100% it for these rewards, which that's a lot of energy for, like, I guess if you consider all the 100%, it's not bad, maybe, but it's a lot of energy. It's going to be kind of just tedious, especially since it's, you know, the same epic masters. It's the same champions are fighting. You know, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. And like, you know, Last Stand, Save the Battle Realm. It's kind of fun. You know, I did the epic. I only have a Captain America, or I had 2 options, because I wasn't going to use like my 3-star or anything, because it's only rank 1 3-star, but I had a rank 3 4-star or my rank 1 5-star, and I was looking, they're basically the same stats for the most part, but I think the rank 5 had a little bit more like health, so I went with that one. But it's tough on epic. Like, I could handle the Juggernaut just fine. I got to that. At first I couldn't. I practiced a few times. I got to that one full health. But then once you get to Dormammu, like, that's tough. Doing, yeah. Yeah, because I mean, you might as well. Like, in a way, like, I 100%ed epic for the stone, but looking back at it, I should have just did like 100% beginner or even normal for 1 tile, and maybe I could have just said, I'll just go for completion on epic, but then I guess, you know, it does have the tier 2 alpha. But like Dormammu, like I would get the degen on me, and like, it was taking off huge chunks of my health. Like I just didn't have the health for it. I mean, if I parried, it'd be fine because I gained health back that way. But if I miss the parry, then I'm taking some block damage too. Like, I don't know, that was a tough fight. The fight after that was Red Skull, which was kind of cool, you know, Captain going against Red Skull. But, you know, that wasn't a hard fight. And then going up against Maul, like, it wasn't too bad either. There's just that Dormammu. But, I mean, you know, I was just thinking in my head, well, I could rank 2 him, but do I really want to use rank 2 to, or do I really want to use resources to rank 2 him that I'll only use them for this event? I probably won't ever use that OG Captain again. Like, so I mean, I snuck through it with him, but I don't know. Like, the next ones are what? Like, Black Widow, which, you know, rank 3, 4-star I'd have to use. Hawkeye won't be bad, I have him at rank 3. Hulk, rank 3, 4-star there, and then it's like Thor. He's a rank 3, 4-star. So I brought my 4-star OG Cap to rank 4 for the event only. I would only rank him my 5-star. Or I would have ranked 2. Yeah. I mean, I really did think about it. Rank 2 him. But then I was getting through the Juggernaut fight with like full health, and I was like, well, I could do this. And then I'd run into Dormammu, and then like, I'd be like, oh, I'm doing really good. And then I'd be like, oh man, I missed my parry. He does a heavy side, Dex out of the way, and then get the degen on me, and then just die. So, but I did have a good run, and I did get through him. And then I did use 1 revive on Maul, just because I was having a good run, and I was just like, well, 1 revive there isn't going to be too bad. So, but I don't know how it's going to go if I have to bring like Thor. Because Thor would have class disadvantage against him. So I guess it depends on. Oh yeah, you ranked him for the journey quest thing. Yeah, that was smart. Yeah, I did for my 4-star. I still have to do that for rank 4 and 5. I brought my Hulk up to rank 3, so I got those ones done. So, but I'm thinking I might have to use it on Thor maybe, because against Maul he's gonna have the class disadvantage, and can't remember. I don't know Maul well enough, but isn't he good against, like, if they have class disadvantage? Because didn't people say like he's good again, or like if you brought Corvus in against him, he'd be tough or something? Because if that's the case, then that would be a tough fight with Thor. Otherwise, I can use it on Hulk or Black Widow too to get her. Because I mean, it's not bad rewards for ranking them up. And you get 10,000 of these between the two, which could end up being a 5-star awakening gem. The crit C dodges. Okay. Sure. Okay. So then maybe Thor would be fine, and it depends on what the stone, what that all does too for Thor. I don't know. It was kind of fun with Captain America, the OG, because I mean, you could just block, do damage that way through the parry. It wasn't too bad. It's kind of fun. It's just that Dormammu. That was the only thing. If I had to change one thing, I'd switch out Dormammu there. But otherwise, yeah. I don't know. It's just a lot of energy between that. But I guess we save energy here too because it's only one path for you know nameless Thanos. So then that's done. So instead, you'd usually have what, 6 paths, 3 energy for uncollected and masters. Okay, yeah, I did chant to you. I should probably get to bed too. So yeah, thanks for coming out, everyone. Got 2 people watching, so wasn't wasn't too bad. It was good chatting to you. Um, Maybe I'll try and get some videos posted here too in the next couple days. Not sure if I'll be live streaming um, for a little bit. It just depends. See how busy I am. If I have some spare time, I'll try and get back on. So yeah, well, hope everyone enjoyed tonight, and I'll see you guys later.